do we have to use chemicals whether we like or not? Are we really conscious about the impact of chemicals and its use? Or can we reduce the risk of chemicals? Those are some of debatable questions in the world. Have you used chemicals today?
Yes.
Anyone? What is it? You brush your teeth. Toothpaste is chemical. I heard soap. It's also chemical. We use cosmetics. Then you use lipstick, right? No. We have to use chemicals. Not only that, we will buy thousands of pharmaceuticals to cure diseases. In the industry like us, textile industry, we have to use chemicals in dyeing, printing, finishing, and not only textile industry, but other industry like agriculture, we have to use chemicals. So chemical colors our life, so we cannot eliminate those things. But we should not forget the bad side of chemicals. Are we really conscious about those things? Have you watched the movie, actually it is cartoon, Casper? Yes, the little ghost. Believe me, I still watch it with my daughter. So I have seen a giant ghost in real life when I worked for my previous employer. When I step into the production floor, there was a ghost full of powder in his body, covered with his body. Then he did like this, then only I could identify him. So then I rushed into the lab and I met chemist. Then I said, "Madam, look, he's filled with chemicals, so we shouldn't let him do it." But I was a young chemist, they did not accept fresh blood. She said, "Forget about it. He has been using those chemicals for 10 years. So I forget it." But it took only 3 months. That fellow became an astronaut. I mean, he had to use aspirators, chemical resistant gloves, because he had severe allergic reactions in body due to those chemicals. So that's an industrial case. We call it chronic effect. So, okay, the people conscious about chemicals, if you have on the spot results, if you put your finger in acid, then you will burn your finger. But we do not care about long-term effects. I had few incidents to tell you. One of my friend called Mudita, who worked for research at Central Coins, then he found some colleagues there. He made some friends, new friends. So one day he come back to Colombo for some other work. Then he went back after 1 week. Then he found his friend has died. So around 20,000 people so far have died due to the kidney failures in North Central Coast, but we do not have identified the real reason. Then I think you can recall the Rathpasal incident. It was 3-4 kilometers away from my home. There were a lot of people died due to that conflict, including young fellow, due to the careless handling of chemicals, careless release of toxic chemical to the soil. It acidified the water. So everything in our life, it can be contaminated with hazardous chemical. So how can we eliminate that risk? The first thing is we have to refuse those chemicals. That means if you go to the store, then if you are finding some plastic bottles to keep food, then you have to check whether they are food grade plastic. If you go to the buy food, sweets, then you have to read the label. If there are some unknown chemicals, you should refuse this. There are some chemicals called monosodium glutamate. The commercial name is Ajinomoto. Then the second thing is we have to support campaigns and we have to educate our children at very grassroots level. When I am referring to campaigns in foreign countries, the beautiful women come to the road and get naked and cover with leaf and those things. But I am not recommend to do our ladies to do it in our country. But anyway, we have to do it. We have to do this because we need to save our young generation. If we can decide who goes to the parliament and rule the country, we have a right to decide what we eat, what we drink, and what we consume. So let's try together make this happen. Thank you. Over to you.
Samira, it was very informative, and there are some aspects we talked about. We never thought.